What use is an F-call? Last week I spent a little time talking about lightning. I discussed how lightning can affect many different things, not just by being a direct hit, but by having a nearby hit, that is, something that is in some way electrically connected to you or your station. We all know that the ground has some level of conductivity, just like the air does. The lightning that you see during a thunderstorm is the visualization of the conductivity of air. In the earth you don't really see it that clearly, but the same thing happens. Conductivity is measured in Siemens per meter. Deionized water has a conductivity of about 5.5 microsiemens per meter. Seawater is about 5 Siemens per meter. So, seawater is approximately 1,000,000 times more conductive than deionized water. Since Siemens is a measure of conductivity and Ohms a measure of resistance, you can convert one into the other as their inverse. A resistor made of 1 centimeter of seawater at 20 degrees centigrade has a resistance of 2 milliohm. Ground conductivity is in the order of 1,000 times worse than seawater and is typically expressed in millisiemens per meter. As we're talking about the ground, the conductivity is seasonal, since rain comes and goes, and to add to the mix, this conductivity is frequency dependent. So, in Australia, for a frequency of up to 30 kHz, the conductivity varies from 1 to 10 millisiemens per meter, or 1 centimeter of ground has a varying resistance between 1 and 10 ohm. If you look at a megahertz, the conductivity varies much more, from 2 to 50 millisiemens per meter, depending on where you are or how far you are from the ocean, a river, a lake, or what the ground is made up of. Back to lightning. Imagine an earth stake next to your shack for your radio, and another stake next to your antenna. In a circuit diagram, both of them would show as being connected to Earth, and you'd just look at that and think that all was well with the world. Both are earthed, so you're safe. Unfortunately, that's not the case. If you drew the circuit diagram properly, there'd be a resistor between the two earth stakes. There'd be also a conductor, namely your coax between the radio and the antenna. So you have a path of low resistance, the coax, and a parallel path of high resistance, something like 10 kiloohm for 10 meters, between the earth stakes. No points for guessing which one the lightning will take. But the coax is capable of handling that, isn't it? If your coax is rated at 3 kilovolts, like RG213, a direct lightning strike will only exceed its capacity by 1,000,000 times. So no, coax is not a good earth path. As an exercise, you can use 300 kiloamp as the current for a direct lightning strike. Based on the ground conductivity of 10 millisiemens per meter, you can work out how far lightning needs to be in order for your RG213 to survive if your earth stakes are 10 meters apart and not bonded. So, the lesson is, bond all of your earth stakes together, connect the coax shield to the tower, and create a single point ground by connecting them all together. There are several online lightning maps showing real-time lightning activity, which can also help. WeatherZone incorporates the Bureau of Meteorology radar images and superimposed lightning strikes. Of course, you can also use the lightning data to check to see what the noise level might be like at a DX station you're trying to work. I'm Onno, Victor Kilo 6 Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.